Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. That thought has been on my mind this morning, and I really started to ponder what that means and what it's meant to me in my life, and whether I've done that and whether I'm doing that, and whether others are doing that to me and for me. So I figured I would record this and share it with you. This is Healing with Sunshine, and if this resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe so that this message can get out and this can grow. I'd really love it for this to grow. So if you could do that, that would be awesome. So anyway, back to the message. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And outwardly, I definitely do that. I definitely do that for the most part. Now, we do have times where my fire shows a little more than others. And that fire can be kind of scary sometimes when it does show. But all around, I do for other people as I would like for them to do for me and to me. And I've just started going around with that and what that actually was in my life, and how I used those words to hold myself down. And hear me out, because I think a lot of you are doing the exact same thing that I have been doing my entire life, and it is time for it to stop. It is time for it to stop. And I hope you listen and figure out how to make it stop in your life, because that's what I'm working on in mine. I am. Chances are, if you're listening to this, you know me or know of me, or you will. I have had a lot of people in my life mistreat me. I have a lot of people that still, mistreat me. And it's always been kind of peculiar to me, because I do unto others as I would have them do unto me. But the thing I've come to realize is what I do for others is not what I am getting in return. It is what I am doing to me that I am getting in return. And hear me out. This may be within your comfort zone to hear or not. I don't really know, but try to listen, try to follow me. I have sacrificed unto others more of myself than what I ever should have. I have overgiven in most every scenario of my life. I have gone to the opposite extreme, to not wanting to give to anyone or anything, because of how much has been, taken from me, has been taken from me. And these people brought into my life to take from me were brought there because of the fact that I was so willing to overgive. So doing unto others as I would have them do for me didn't work, because their heart's not the same. They don't have the same heart that I do, and perhaps not the same heart that you have either. We need to really, really be considerate of ourselves in every choice that we make. We need to slow down, and we need to take our time and really think about what it is that's important. Think about what matters to you. I'm thinking really long and hard about what matters to me. And I have a lot that does matter. I have a lot of really great things in my life. I really do. And I have some good people too. Really great people. But there are also a lot of people that just want me to fail. They've always wanted me to fail. They have made agreements that they have gone back on, and not only gone back on, but then flipped to the opposite to try to be harmful to me. And I have done unto them as I would have had them do unto me. But because I gave to these people, they overtook from me. I believed their word. I believed what they told me. And it wasn't true. And maybe the intention never was there to be helpful. But there's not anything that I can do about that at this point, except learn that lesson and find out why it is that is the story of my life, the past story of my life, because I have a new life that's actually starting today, starting right now. And that goes for every day and every minute of every day. So every day is significant. Every minute is significant. And if you're present in all those moments with yourself and figuring out what it is that you want, just figuring that out. And then figuring out what it is that I need to change in order to get the things that I want. But then there's also that do unto others as I would have them do unto me that I love. I love that loyalty. I love that beauty. I love that love that shares. I love that. I am in love with the whole thought of just being in love and being, I'm not talking about, kissy face and all of that kind of being in love. I'm talking about me. How I hold me. How I see me. How I talk to me. And how I think. That's the biggest one, is how I think about me. Outwardly, like I said, it's so easy to do all of these things. And sometimes it's not, I don't want to say that it's not the picture of what I am on the inside, but those dark moments are not what you would see on the outside of me. But I'm also sitting here going through it and figuring out what it means to me and why it is the way that it is, why I'm thinking that way, and what I can do to change that. That's kind of how I've approached it. But I don't know, maybe that's not how most people think about things. But I'm here to have a really great life. And I'm here to be really happy. And I'm here to have genuine relationships. And I'm here to have really great people around me all the time. All the time. And a lot of times it's about seeing the greatness that's already around you. Because, there is greatness. There's greatness around you, I promise. Even if it's the worst of the worst, there is something great about you. And even if it's just the fact that you're seeing this right now and that you're hearing me tell you that there is something great about you. There's something phenomenal about you. And I am really seeing how important I am and how important my purpose in living is. I'm seeing it. And I see it in you too. I really, really do. I see it in you. But going back to that statement, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. What about do unto yourself what you would have other people do unto you? And that may sound selfish, but I don't really care. I don't care if you think it sounds selfish. But think about that. What I'm getting back is what's, it's a reflection of what I have going on in here. And if in here is dark and ugly and a bunch of stuff that I don't want anybody to know about or see, how am I going to get that reflection back to me that I want? That exterior I'm doing unto others, but I'm actually doing it out of sacrifice of me. And that's where the problem is. That is where the problem is. It's when it becomes a sacrifice of me and a sacrifice to me. That's when it is a problem. Because we were not brought here to suffer for other people. We were not brought here to make other people happy and be miserable within yourself. We have not been brought here to feel the darkness that so many people are feeling right now. It's not where we're intended to be. It's just not. There's a light inside of you, and it is important. It is so freaking important. And I'm sorry if you've never known that about yourself. But you are so very important. Your job here is so very important. Your love here is so very important. This world needs the love. It needs the love. And you know what I'm finding out is I can spread love. I can. Even when I'm not feeling good within myself, I can spread love. But it depletes me to do so. It depletes me when I'm not receiving the love back in return. And I don't necessarily mean a romantic partner or anything like that. I'm talking about me. This doesn't have anything to do with anybody else except me. This does not have anything to do in your life with anyone else. It has to do with you. It is you that is important. It is you that have to fill your own cup in order to be able to give. You have to have a full cup, and you have to be receiving that love from yourself before it overflows on everyone else. And trust me, if you fall undeniably in love with the person that you are, all of the dark spots, all of everything that you're ashamed of, every dark night that you've ever had, love that part. Love that secret. Love it. It is part of you. It is part of you. It is time for you to understand that all you want is your own love. People that have spewed things out on you that, hurt you and made you feel a certain way was not about you. It wasn't about you. It had nothing to do with who you are. It had nothing to do with who you are. You're a beautiful person. You are fantastic inside and out. You shine. You shine. You need to see that. You need to look inside of yourself and see who you are. You're beautiful. You're handsome. You're whatever word you like to be called. That's what you are. You're all of that and more. And that's what I'm talking about, of being in love. I fucking love me. I do. I love me. And if you don't. I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter, because you're not going to be in my picture if you don't love me. That's just how life is from now on. I've already decided that. I've already decided it. I have beautiful, loving people in my life. And if they're not, and they're there right now, then I just think that they're just going to fade away, They're just going to go on and do whatever, because they're going to match whatever energy they want to match. But I'm in love. I'm sitting in it right now. I'm surrounded by it. And if you are willing to sit in love with me, I mean, this world would be phenomenal. A phenomenal place if you will just sit in love with me. Think about it. Just sitting in love. I mean, I don't want you to be in love with me. I want you to sit in love with me, which means being in love with yourself. So I should clarify that, because I don't want everybody to be in love with me. I really don't. I don't. That's funny. I don't want to be misconstrued. I'm talking about a movement. I'm talking about a movement of loving yourself so radically that it changes everything around you. Because your love is going to spill. on the people that aren't in love. And when it spills on them, it's going to be something that they remember. And they might be curious about what that is or whatever. And then they're going to start on their own healing journey. And they're going to start loving themselves. And it is going to be, the more people that we can get to hear this, the faster this message gets out, the faster we can be living in a brand new world of people just spewing love. I mean, I know, I'm just that hippie with a dream. But I think my dream's real. I do. I think my dream is real. And I think that you're part of it. And I think that I'm gonna ask you to start loving yourself. That means saying an actual yes when you want to say an actual yes. That means saying an actual no when you want to actually say no. That means staying home if you don't feel like going somewhere. That means going somewhere if everybody else wants to stay home because that's what you need to do. I don't know. It means love yourself. Love you. Figure out who that beautiful you is and love that you. Every bit of you. Okay. I think that's pretty much it for now. This is Healing with Sunshine. And I sincerely hope you feel the love coming through this screen at you. Because this is how much I love me. And I hope you feel it. And I hope you want to love you just as much as you feel. I'll see you next time. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.